What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have my newborn must-haves. I'm so excited to film this video because it's just something I'm like super passionate about right now because you all know I have baby Kylo, who is now almost 8 weeks old in 2 days. I mean, I've been using all of this stuff religiously for the past 2 months, so I'm very passionate about it. So I'm really excited to share. I have a bunch of things that I feel like you guys absolutely need. These are things that are perfect to add to your registry as well, so I'm excited to share. But the first thing I want to talk about is swaddles. I feel like that is like the major thing. People are like, what's the best swaddle? Which swaddle do I get? It took me so long to try to pick what swaddle to get when I was pregnant. Out of all the ones that I got, my absolute favorite is the Happiest Baby Sleepea swaddle. It is just the absolute easiest. It is foolproof, you guys. If you know how like you try to get your husbands to swaddle the baby and they never know how to do it, this is foolproof. Your husband can help you. Your husband will be able to use this. This is husband proof, you guys. But yeah, it's just so easy to use. And not only that, I absolutely love the mesh. Kylo was born in May, so it's obviously a little warm. Of course, we keep our house temperature appropriate, but this is nice to use in the stroller as well. So anytime we would go on walks, obviously we would go during a time of day where it wasn't super hot, but it sometimes would be a little bit warm outside. Like we try to go in the evening, it'd still be a little warm. And I love having Kylo swaddled in the stroller because if we didn't swaddle him in the stroller, he would just be like flopping around from his startle reflexes and he wouldn't get a good nice sleep on our walks. He would startle a lot. So I loved this one because of the mesh. It was super breathable. When I first started swaddling, I was always worried that like I would put the fabric a little too high and it would cover baby's mouth or nose when they would like move and switch positions. If, let's just say, if baby moved and kind of like switched their head and like this covered their nose a little bit, it wouldn't matter because it's mesh, so it's very breathable. It just made me feel like extra safe. I have to say this one is my absolute favorite swaddle. I also got it in this really cute blue color. Okay, next up we have CeraVe Baby, which I want to give a huge shout out to them because they are sponsoring today's video, but I have been obsessed with CeraVe's brand for forever. I use so many of their skincare products. I mean, if you guys have seen my skincare routines, you know CeraVe has got my skincare on lock. Okay, I have been loving their wash and shampoo, you guys, because it's super easy. It's just a 2-in-1. I'm on my second bottle now. I absolutely love that their products are free of fragrance, free of dyes, and free of parabens. I've also been using their moisturizing lotion. Their products have 3 essential ceramides, which makes them super hydrating. They're so gentle on baby's skin because when they're newborns, they really have sensitive skin. So you want to make sure you're using products that are not going to be like harsh. And I find that the lotion is not greasy either, which is really nice. If you're watching this video, then I'm assuming you have a newborn, so you already know that they tend to get like dry, flaky skin, and the CeraVe lotion worked really well on Kylo. So if you guys want to check out CeraVe's baby line, I'm going to go ahead and leave my link down below in the description box. Okay, next we're going to talk pacifiers. This was another item that I did not know what to buy at first, but I have been in love with these MAM pacifiers. And all the research that I did, I looked on a bunch of different forums, and almost every single mom said that the MAM pacifiers were their favorite for newborns. So I was like, okay, I'm on board. I wasn't even worried about aesthetics, you guys. I just wanted a good pacifier. And then when I looked them up on Amazon, I was really shocked because hello, they're super cute, right? They also come in the glow in the dark. I highly suggest getting the glow in the dark ones. I always keep the glow in the dark ones in the bedroom because obviously at night it's very dark in our bedroom, so it's nice to easily find the pacifier. Also, I have it on this really cute little pacifier clip that I got from Amazon. It came in a pack with like 5 different styles, and they're each just like very neutral, really pretty styles, totally up my alley. Okay, next up, you're going to want to get a baby thermometer. When I was in the hospital, they were checking baby's temperature all the time just because of how important it is, and it made me really think, and actually the nurse even suggested to us that we get a good thermometer for home, and she said it was best to get one that went underneath the armpit for them. And so it really made me realize how you need to have a good thermometer, and this one is super easy to use. It goes right underneath their armpit and it lights up green if the temperature is good with the little smiley face, which I love that because it's so easy to forget, like, wait, which temperature is good? Like, is this a good temperature? Is it for a baby? Is this not a good temperature? You know what I mean? So this just tells you right away, green, good temperature, red, bad temperature. So it's just very easy to use. I absolutely love it. It also comes with an app, which is really cool, and you can have like different profiles if you have multiple kids. Next thing is super basic, but this is major key, you guys. Burp cloths. I cannot tell you how much we go through burp cloths a day. I feel like I'm running a load of laundry just for burp cloths like twice a week. So these are really great from Amazon. They are muslin burp cloths. They're very large, as you can see. A lot of burp cloths are literally half the size, which is just not practical with the baby. They tend to just like spit up so much. You really need something that covers a lot of surface. You can drape this over your shoulder. It covers your entire front and your entire back, so it's just nice and big. I believe these have like thousands and thousands of reviews on Amazon. Like, these are really good. So they come in a pack of 10, and at first I only bought 10, and then I literally needed to buy another pack of 10. So I highly suggest buying 2 packs of 10 if you don't want to run a lot of loads of laundry. If you don't mind, just buy 1 pack of 10. But we have basically 20 of these, and we have them all over. We have some in the nursery, some in the kitchen, some in the living room, some in the bedroom. Like, you gotta have these, some in the diaper bag. Like, you gotta have these all over. And also we use this as bibs. So I ended up, when I was pregnant, of course, buying bibs for babies. Like, everyone says you need a bib for a baby. And for me, I personally don't really like using bibs, especially for newborns, because their neck and head is so sensitive and you have to like hold their neck so much. So I found it hard to hold baby's neck and put a bib on at the same time and like close it with the button thingy. Like, I just found it very difficult to use, and the bib doesn't really cover a lot of surface. Plus, when you use a bib, you need a burp cloth too. Whereas if you just use a burp cloth, wrap it around their neck, hold it with your hand, because your hand's going to be in the back of their neck anyways. You can use this as a bib and the burp cloth at the same time. So this is like a multi-purpose 2-in-1 thing. Okay, blankets. My favorite blanket, I ended up finding this one on Amazon, you guys. It is so perfect. Like I said, I had my baby in May, so obviously it's just a little bit warmer. I didn't need like any thick blankets. This one is so lightweight. Like, look at how thin it is. It's almost, it isn't, but it's almost see-through, and it's muslin. And it's so soft. Like, a lot of muslin blankets are not that soft. They almost have a little bit of a canvasy feel. Not this one, you guys. It is so soft. Just go read the reviews on Amazon. Like, it's incredible. It's nice and big too. So for the first few weeks, I used this so much for skin to skin because I didn't, you know, we didn't need anything too thick. I also love the kite blanket. That one is really great when it is a little chillier outside. Also, I mean, it's so big that you could like layer it up and double it up if you want it to be thicker. This is just really great. Okay, next we have the Snuggle Me feeding pillow. I'm obsessed with this guy. I carry this around my entire house. I actually ended up buying 2. So now I have 2 of these, one in the bedroom and one downstairs, because I would hate, like, every night I would have to bring up the pillow, and you already are carrying so much in your hands. You're carrying your water, your phone, you're carrying baby in your hand, then you're trying to bring up the pillow. So I ended up buying 2 pillows, but anyways, that's besides the point. This is just so perfect for feeding. Even if you are not breastfeeding, this is just perfect for feeding the baby, because you put it right around you like this, and you sit baby up right here, hold his back, the back of his neck with your hand, and you can feed him while he's sitting upright, or you can also just do the traditional whatever. This is just a great support pillow. Even if you're not feeding him, if you're just holding him, like, Kylo loves like being on his tummy on my chest, and then his bum just like sits here, and I just pat his back and he falls asleep like that. So this is just a great feeding and support pillow. That's literally what it's called. That's literally what it is. I do have the Snuggle Me lounger as well, and I honestly can't include that in this video because the truth is I have not used it much in these 2 months, and the reason why is because Kylo is that type of baby that does not like to be put down on his own. He loves to be held. So he's just now starting, like the last 2 weeks, he's just now starting to be okay when we're not holding him. Like, he will stay in his bouncer and all that stuff now. But before, we had to be holding him 24/7. So we never used the lounger, because if we put him down, he would just cry. It was nothing against the actual Snuggle Me lounger. It was just him. Like, put him down anywhere, and if he was awake, and he would cry, right? Speaking of did not want to be put down, for the first few weeks, he did not like the baby Bjorn bouncer. He did not like the fish. He did not like the swing that we bought him. Like, he didn't like anything. The only time he would be down is if he's actually like asleep, which thank God, that's actually a good thing. But anyways, now in the last 4 weeks, he loves the baby Bjorn bouncer. So I definitely recommend getting it. I will pop it up here. It's amazing, you guys. Like, you can do your hair and makeup, like, and have him in there and just like bounce him a little bit. You don't even need to bounce him. Once their legs get strong, they start to kick and it bounces on their own. For some reason, he just really loves sitting in there, and I can get a good 15 minutes of him being in there. It's so lightweight that I can literally carry it in one hand and bring it up and down the stairs. So speaking of like bouncers, like I said in the beginning, he did not like being put down, right? So I started to get so desperate. Like, I was like looking online, like what can I buy that he's gonna love? Like, I was on the hunt for something that he would love, and I came across this post online where this girl said her baby absolutely hates being put down and was so fussy and didn't like anything, but he loved this one Fisher Price, like super cheap bouncer from Amazon. So I was like, hey, I will try anything at this point. And it was literally like, it's literally $30 US on Amazon. So super cheap bouncer. I was like, I will try anything. So I bought this Fisher Price bouncer and he loved it. Like, he loves this bouncer. It was one of the first things that he actually went into and was able to stay in without crying. He loves this bouncer, you guys. I don't know what it is. It's also very lightweight as well. He likes the little toys. They spin. They're great. I also have some Love Every toys that I can like put on the little bar too. It's amazing. It has a little vibration. He likes the vibrations too. Sometimes he doesn't really care if it's on or off, but he just loves the toys. I think he's mesmerized by them, and the seat is super comfy. And then also for swings, he does now really like the Graco. I don't know if it's Graco or Graco. I don't know. Graco Soothe and Sway, I think it's called, swing. At first he absolutely hated it, but now he really likes it. I will say the straps are so annoying. I don't know why they didn't make it easier. It's literally like a 6-strap system. It's so annoying. He hates being strapped into things, so that part really annoys him. But once he's in there, he does really like it, and he swings back and forth, and yeah, he likes it. So this item I do not have on me because he's using it right now, but the portable white noise is major key, you guys. Bring it on stroller walks with you. Bring it with you when you're going out to the grocery store, and just put it in the little car seat when you're, you know, around the grocery store with baby to keep him calm. We use it in his nursery because right now the hatch is in our room. So when we're rocking him to sleep in here, we need white noise. So it's just good to have something portable. I cannot tell you how much we have used that thing, and I really, really love it. It lets you select different timers of when it auto shuts off. So there's like 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 90 minutes. We almost always have it on 90 minutes just in case he sleeps that long. It can stay on that long. And then it does like slowly fade out when it shuts off, which is really important. You don't want something that just like abruptly shuts off. So I really love it. It also has like a little night light. We actually brought this one to the hospital with us because I didn't want to bring like the whole hatch. Speaking of the hatch, also a huge must-have. We have that in our room. Not only is it a must-have for the white noise, but also for the night light. It's great for night feedings. When baby wakes up at night, you don't want to turn on a bright light. Like even turning on our night lamp is just too bright of a light. You can turn on the hatch and like you can set it on the app for how low and how high you want it to be. And what's really great about it too is it has a little clock. The clock is actually really important, and I wouldn't think that it would be important, but it really is. When you're breastfeeding or just feeding him in general, or you want to see how long he's sleeping for, you just need to check in on the time. You would think to yourself, Amy, you can just check the time on your phone. You'd be surprised how many times with a newborn you don't have your phone on you. There are lots of times where I don't have my phone on me, or I don't have free hands to grab my phone and check the time. So I ended up getting a camera monitor just because it gave me so much peace of mind, and I love the Nana. It is great, you guys. Honestly, don't know what else to say. The app just works really seamlessly. It's just great. Just like it's super easy to set up. You can hear it's like a two-way audio. And I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's a camera. It works really good, gives me really great peace of mind, and yeah. So portable fan, this is major key, you guys, especially if you have your babies in the spring or summer. Anytime it's a little bit hot outside. For example, the other day we went for a nice walk around Lakeshore. Given it was nice and like on the cooler side because we were by the lake, but it still was a warm day. We just popped on the fan on baby, and you can put it on low, medium, or high. And of course you want to aim it more at their legs. You don't want to be blowing the fan in their face, but it just kept him nice and cool. And honestly, I always took his temperature. He had a great temperature, even though it was actually pretty hot outside. So that was amazing to have. I also used that when I was in labor, by the way, because I was literally dying of heat in labor. So that was really great. It has like little tripod legs that you can attach to anything. So that is major, major key. I highly recommend everyone get a portable fan for your baby's stroller. For strollers, I think when it comes to strollers, there's so many great ones out there. Honestly, just do your research. I think there's great options. I don't think that you have to get the Uppa Baby, but if you want to know the one that I love, I have been loving the Uppa Baby Vista 2. It's just really great. But what I love about it especially, this I think you guys absolutely need to get. Whether it's the Uppa Baby or you go on Amazon and see if there's like an alternative, but the Uppa Baby comes with a bassinet attachment to put on the stroller, which is what newborns sit in at first because they don't actually sit in the stroller seat. But what's great about that bassinet is it's portable. So it has a handle and you can literally take it anywhere with you. We use that thing so much. We literally have baby in there when we're in the backyard. We brought it to my parents' house the other day. We had a barbecue at my parents' house, and we literally just brought the bassinet, portable bassinet, and that's where he slept, and that's where he hung out when we were outside as well. So it's just great. Like, get a portable little bassinet that you can bring, like a travel little portable bassinet that you can bring outside in the backyard with you. You can bring around the house. You can bring to people's houses. And what's what's great is the UPPAbaby one comes with a net that goes over and around the stroller and the bassinet. So definitely, if you're not going to get the UPPAbaby, I highly recommend getting a portable mesh net. This is major key in the spring and summer because, as you know, there's so many bugs. Okay, so the Kikaroo peanut changer I have been absolutely loving. It is just perfect because it's so easy to clean. It's very easy to wipe. I cannot tell you how many blowouts and peeing that has just happened on that thing, and it's so easy to clean instead of having to like change the sheets on your traditional changing pad, right? Like, this is just so much easier. You can easily just take a sanitizing wipe, clean it down, and done. Some people are concerned with how like the surface might be a little bit cold on baby's skin. When Kylo was a newborn, we did put down one of the burp cloths on it and he like laid down on it. If he did have a blowout, it was just like an easy little cloth to pop in the washing machine rather than having to change like a pad and a sheet and all those things. So that was what we did. But to be honest with you, after like 2 weeks, we stopped doing that just to see if he cared. He didn't seem to mind the cooler. It's honestly not cold, but it is a little bit of a cooler surface. He doesn't seem to mind it. Let's talk bassinet, you guys. I have been loving the snoo, and luckily Kylo loves the snoo, so I'm really happy about that. But I don't feel, I debated on including that in this video because I don't feel like it's a must just because of how expensive it is. But if you can afford it, I would say get it because it definitely helps to extend their sleep. If baby is getting fussy and starts to cry, like the snoo rocks them a little more, turns up the white noise, and that just like rocks them to sleep. Obviously, you're still gonna rock your baby to sleep, have ton of skin to skin with him, but if you're sleeping and baby's getting fussy, there's nothing wrong with letting the bassinet do a little bit of the work for you. So it extends your sleep, it extends his sleep, like it works wonders for us. We really love it. I also love how the app has like a log and like it just lets you track his sleep and everything like that. Okay, so when it comes to bottle warmers, you guys, I know I bought the Brezza bottle warmer in my newborn haul video, but I ended up not loving it. And the reason why, it's poorly designed in a way because when you go to take the bottle out, there's no way to take it out safely without burning yourself. It's just really poorly designed in that way, to be honest with you. Other than that, it does work pretty well. It's just very poor design. So I ended up finding one on Amazon, and it's by Philips Event, and that's actually the bottles that we use as well. We use the Event bottles. This bottle warmer is so much better. Not only is the design way more aesthetic, so simple and clean, very nice and small and minimal, it's a more practical design. All you have to do is pick up the bottle by the top, and you don't get burnt. This is so much better, and it's half the price. I think the Brezza is like $90 Canadian and the Philips Event one is $40 Canadian. Absolutely love this one. We actually have one in our bedroom for night feedings. Speaking of night feedings, I highly recommend getting a little mini portable fridge for night feedings. Makes it so much easier. We really got tired of having to walk up and down the stairs to make bottles and to get bottles. You can store breast milk in there. You can keep your Haka in there. If you're using your Haka overnight, so many times in the beginning, I would forget my Haka on the dresser and then the milk would go to waste because it would be there for hours, right? So I definitely recommend having a portable fridge for your breast milk, your Haka, or formula bottles. Okay, next thing that I feel like is an absolute must. I feel like if there's one thing that you buy from this entire video, like this is a total must, and it is the Love Every playmat. I love this so much. Now, I mentioned to you guys that in the beginning, Kylo did not want to be put down without crying. This was the only thing he would go on, and he would not cry or fuss for like 20 minutes straight. I'm telling you, he loved and still loves this thing so much. Babies love this thing. Not only does he love it, but it's super educational. When he was around 2 weeks old, he went through like the 2-week growth spurt where he was really fussy for like a good week. And I really feel like that helped him become less fussy and really helped teach him how to like be on his own without crying in a way. Because after we started using the Love Every playmat, like every day for like a week or two, that's when he actually started being able to go on the bouncer, go in his swing without crying. I really feel like it's helped him so much. You can do amazing tummy time on it. It comes with great like high contrast cards, and he is obsessed with the mobile in the center because underneath it just has like black patterns. Okay, so I definitely feel like you guys can see it back here. A rocking chair is a major must have. When you are rocking baby to sleep, it really gets tiring on your legs and your arms and your back. back. Let me just tell you, my back is not in good shape, okay? It can get really tiring. So what's really great about the rocking chair is they love it because you're just rocking back and forth. Definitely get a rocking chair. It helps rock baby to sleep without you having to put your body in pain. Okay, nasal aspirator. This thing is incredible, you guys. I feel like it's a major must-have. Babies get so stuffy. They get so many boogers. Honestly, I bought 3, one for upstairs, one for downstairs, and one for the diaper bag. That's how often we use it. Okay, let's talk bath time. I love the Angel Care bath, you guys. I wasn't sure which bath I was gonna like. I also bought the OXO foldable one. I think I'll use the foldable one sometimes, but lately, to be honest with you, we've just been using the Angel Care one. It's perfect. You just pop it in your bathtub, fill up your bathtub. Okay, so I just went in his drawer to pick these up. So these are the kite onesies, you guys. These are so important, like must have, absolute must have. I bought onesies from so many different brands, and because of how addicted I am to the kite onesies, nothing compares. That like I found myself skipping the other ones. Like when I would look for like a sleeper for him, I would like skip the other brands just because the material were not as good. They felt thicker and like rougher, whereas these feel so lightweight and soft on baby. Like I never worried about him being overheated, even though it's long sleeve and a footy. I never worried about him being overheated because of how lightweight it is. It also comes with the mitts if you want to cover their hands. We ended up letting Kylo like really explore with his hands and stretch. I feel like it's maybe a little better for their development for their hands, and just really kept his nails trimmed, which brings up my next point, nail trimmer. I'll leave my favorite one here. I actually forgot to put that on my list. You definitely need an electric nail trimmer. We got the electric ones because it's so much easier and less intimidating. Like you don't want to be like trimming baby's nails and cut them. So the electric one is a lot safer and just more comfortable. I've just felt way more comfortable using it. Okay, so that is it for my newborn must-haves, you guys. I feel like I have been here talking for forever, but all of these items I truly love and I use like on a daily basis multiple times for him. So I really feel like these are absolutely must-haves to add to your registry. As always, I will link everything down below. I will also leave my link for Sarah V's baby line down below in the description box if you guys want to check them out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.